Good afternoon. My name is Edward Brown. I'm the chairman of the African Study Group of the African American Cultural Society. I prepared a slide presentation on my trip to Ghana from December 8th to the 13th, 2018. And it's prepared especially for today as the African American Cultural Society celebrates the 64th anniversary of the independence of Ghana. If you haven't already, I would encourage you to go on our website and look at the announcement for this program that took place on March 8th, 2021. My daughter is the moderator for it, and it also has a film clip that covers Ghana's independence and right up to the event that Kwame Nkrumah convened a year later, the All African People's Conference in December in Accra. And we'll come back to that. Okay, this is a slide of actually the Independence Day. Ghana was the first sub-Saharan country to become independent, the first black country in Africa to become independent in the 20th century. And this is a picture of Kwame Nkrumah and the flag. And you can see that Dr. King mentioned to Adam Clayton Powell that old flag coming down represents an old order fading away, and the new flag going up represents a new order coming in. Kwame Nkrumah's famous quote during that day was that Ghana's independence is meaningless unless it's linked up to the total independence of the African continent. And in fact, Ghana's independence on that day was really the place to be. It was a gathering. It was well attended by leaders from the liberation movements of all of across the African continent, as well as many African American leaders and scholars. Black leaders from the United States who were present at this historical event included, but were not limited to, Dr. Ralph Bunche, A. Philip Randolph, Congressman Adam Clayton Powell from Harlem, Congressman Charles Diggs from Detroit, and fresh from a bus boycott victory in Montgomery, Alabama, just a few months earlier, a young 28-year-old Baptist minister going by the name of Martin Luther King. Okay, here is a slide of Congressman Adam Clayton Powell actually talking to Ghana's first Prime Minister, Kwame Nkrumah, at the independence celebration. Okay, I mentioned that just 1 year after independence, Kwame Nkrumah convened the All African People's Conference in Ghana, Accra, Ghana, December 8th to the 13th. This conference brought together 62 organizations representing all of the freedom movements across the continent, and Charles Diggs from Detroit was also present. Exactly 60 years later, to the date, in the exact same days, I attended the 60th anniversary of the All African People's Conference in Ghana, Accra, Ghana, December 8th to the 13th, 2018. We called it AAPC at 60. It was also the pre-Congress for the Pan-African Federalist Movement. The event was sponsored by the Kwame Nkrumah Pan-African Center, which is chaired by Samara Nkrumah, who's the daughter of Kwame Nkrumah, and the Pan-African Federalist Movement. Hey, Peter Bailey, remember he was a speaker recently. Here he is. He spoke at the very beginning of the conference, and here he is when he joined the audience after speaking. You could see him in the corner, and you could see the audience applauding the next speaker. Here's A. Peter Bailey with Samara Nkrumah, who's the daughter of Kwame Nkrumah. I took that picture, by the way. Okay, here I am with the daughters of Malcolm X, Malik Shabazz on my right, and the daughter of Kwame Nkrumah, Samara Nkrumah, on my left. It's one of my favorite pictures. Here I am with Emma Nyerere, who was the daughter-in-law of Tanzania's first president, who served from 1964 to 1985, Mwalimu Julius Nyerere. It's an elder statesman, Julius Nyerere, in 1997 at Ghana's independence. He said that without unity, there is no future for Africa. Here we are with the granddaughter of Bob Marley, with members of the African American Studies Group of the African American Cultural Society. You can see Sister Ayoka, Papa, myself, and the granddaughter of Bob Marley. Here's Samara Nkrumah autographing copies of her father's classic book, Africa Must Unite. I already had two or three copies of the book, but this one version was made especially for the conference, and Samara Nkrumah also autographed my copy. This is the final declaration coming out of the conference, and it says, it concluded by saying, the Pan-African Federalist Movement and the Kwame Nkrumah Pan-African Center jointly launched a solemn call for all African people, wherever they may be in the world, to join them in an active preparation for the Congress for the political unity of Africa in less than a generation. And this basically tells all the things that came out of the conference. Okay, family time. My host there, I was blessed to have actual family in Africa. And actually, it turned out very good because my bag with all of my clothes didn't get there until it was time for me to go. So if I hadn't had family there, I wouldn't have been able to be dressed. So they provided me with my clothes, and they brought food to my room after the meetings. This is my beloved sister-in-law. We call her Baby Last because she's the last born of my wife's sisters and siblings, and her husband, Moses. Very lovely people. Here I am with my 6-year-old nephew, Valentine. We call him that because he was born on Valentine's Day, 2012. And he's the youngest son of Eva and Uncle Moses, who I just showed you the picture of. Okay, here I am with two of my wife's sisters, Eva again on the left and Victoria on the right. These are my wife's sisters and Edwina's aunts. Okay, it's time to go, and here I am at the airport, and to see me off is two of my beautiful nieces in Africa. These are sisters. Actually, they're the daughters of Victoria, but Sala is on the left, and Rabia is on the right. So it was really a blessed trip. So this is a brief summary of my visit back in 2018. And it puts, I hope this helps put the independence celebration of Ghana, the 64th celebration, into some sort of context. And the events that led after that, the All African Peoples Conference, came directly out of Kwame Nkrumah's initiative at the independence celebration. Thank you very much. Sante Sana.